Hello everyone, this is Gort, and this is the new year, January 9th, 2022. What's behind this door is just a piece of what's probably going to end up happening, if God allows. And, you like how I flipped the image there? I'm Gort. How are all you? So, we're going to grab some tools. And we're going to actually prune up one tree because I have a lot of customers. Not a lot of customers, a lot of people I'm pruning for. And I won't be able to get the footage. So I'm going to do the footage of the house here. And then hopefully I can tell you about what happened there. So if we flip over. This is the old grafting box. You probably remember it. Trying to grab a couple. Huh, interesting. I wonder where I put it. Sorry about this, just trying to get one of my essential okay, we'll have to use the old guy. Here he is. Okay. Okay. You know, the funny part is I had other ones, but you know what happens when you can't find. And I told myself, you know, for the new year you should really organize stuff, Gordon, so this way you don't lose anything. But for what I need today, for pruning, not on our property, but on the people I'm pruning for, I'm going to use a pruning agent that seals the prune, like this stuff right here. But I'm not going to use that for my own personal use. Okay. Okay, I really do have to go through. Oh, I got some new loppers down there, but they were a gift. Okay. I'm going to use the old one from last year because I told you I would use up the stuff. And of course, people are following me. We're going to hit up one tree today. Again, it's January 9th. See, this was the straight of the mill one. Remember, it broke right there. You can see it bending. So, but it's still sharp enough, and it's been cleaned. So we're gonna probably grab some scion wood today. The first tree we're working on is actually the Frankenstein tree right over there. So it should end up well. We'll see how it goes. I like that I can do the back and forth. That way you can see me, and then you can see. There's the tree. So the idea here is the simplest idea I had. I'm gonna leave 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave those 4. All the rest are going to be cut back right to those 4. So right here, pear, I don't care if I lose the pear. This guy is going to come off. This one I'm going to try to save. I may leave just these 2 branches. This branch will come off. This branch will get cut cut back. Sorry, cut back, and cut back. So if we get into it, I'm going to eliminate this whole branch because, again, I just want this guy right here to grow. So I'm going to eliminate him and get rid of all that fungus right back to there. Yeah. You know, it talks about this in the Bible, how they got rid of all the bad shoots that weren't really going to benefit the tree, referring to, you know, the people in the Bible. Okay, so you see how flush that is, right back to a node ring. That's highly important. This guy, I'm not worried because we already have this variety, so I'm just going to leave them there, and I'm going to stack up the others right there. And again, this whole branch is going to be cut back to about here. So, right about there. Maybe a little bit more, but right there is good for now. And you see how it's at an angle? So that way the rain comes off it. But this is the first video for the new year, right there. And you see like that, and I learned that you go from underneath and bam, up you go. Just like that, so you get a nice clean cut all the way through. And that looks healthy. But again, I ended up grafting it with a brim graft right there, and I'm not too happy with it. So off it comes. And again, we want to leave this guy, so we're going to cut right about there actually. Right on him. See if I can, there we go. I do have two new saws, well, new to me. One's, yeah, new to me. One's a year old. But I'm using the old guy because I want to, you see, when I just have a little bit left, I sneak from underneath just so it doesn't tear back this way. See how clean of a cut you get when you do that, when you just come the last 1/8 of an inch. And again, I'm just piling all my wood right there. This one is a good lead, but okay, let's do the ones for sure that we know we're going to get rid of. We're going to definitely get rid of this guy. Or should we keep him? Should probably keep him, lose these two, because I know that this variety and this variety of apple are the same as that one, and that one's on a better branch. These two are not. This is a pear variety, but I have the pear right over there, so I'm going to eliminate this one and this one, but leave this guy. And then this is the original tree itself. So the only thing I'm going to do here is probably cut back here and cut back there and let this guy just spiral out of control. So what we're doing is we're eliminating all of the competition now that we got the force of cedars. And again, this branch we're going to cut right back to the base right about there. So we're going to go ahead and cut it. Now you see how I slow down? Ah, just enough to hold it, and you come from underneath. And one swipe, just like that. Now again, I know that this is a mint variety. That's a pear. I'm not too worried about the pear. I already have a pear tree. But the mint, I would like to keep. So I may end up taking this long one right here, a scion wood. It's a little thin, less than a pencil's width, but still. But for now, I'll just kind of separate it, put it over there, and I'll know that those are all the bad ones. Actually, I could keep it outside for a week, and that scion wood on there would still be good and viable. And again, we're gonna lose this whole guy right back to there. So we're gonna cut him probably right there. And again, you want to kind of go with the top branch there. There, see, when I'm leaning on it right here, notice how it opens that up a little so my saw has room to move. You can just hear by the cutting that this saw is dull, not sharp. But that's okay. And you see, this is why they prefer a safety cut. So what a safety cut is, essentially, and I'll show you. I read up on it on an article. And again, this one had no good scion wood, so I'll put this with the bad stuff right there. Remember, we're going to leave this guy. Now, as far as this one goes, we were going to leave him. Let me close the saw here. Put him in the pocket. Okay, so we were going to leave this guy, but cut off right here, this one. So, and I just sharpened those, so that's how it should be. Now, we don't want really two opposing ones. We're just looking for the main leads on this guy. So we're going to cut him back to about here, right against that. Nice clean cut. This is the original tree itself. Gonna take care of that little piece right there. We're not looking for any fruiting spurs yet. We're just mainly trying to make sure that and you see, you got one here and one here, so you don't need this little guy right there. That's good, because now you got some fruit there, you got some expansion this way. Get rid of a couple of those little little leaves that were left over from the previous year there. And there you go. As far as the rest of this goes, the only one I think I would get rid of is this central lead. And maybe this one. Yeah. Right about there. Trim it up right there. And that's what you're looking for. And again, right here, the only one that I think I would get rid of is that guy right there. Remember, diseased, dead, or dying. This is dead. So I get rid of him. This one, diseased, dead, or dying, or crossing, the 1C. This one is going to cross this one. But, you know, since there's only 2 branches on this variety, and there's at least 3, what I'm going to end up doing, since I'm training them to go that way anyways, is I'm going to cut all of this off. Again, at a 45. Bam. Going to cut that little guy off right there. Bam. And there, I have my 2 varieties. Now this guy, he's interfering with him, so I'm going to eliminate him. I'm going to eliminate him because he's going towards the center. This guy is pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to eliminate him because he's coming towards him. Just like that. And you see, there's more than a foot between this guy and this guy, so I'm going to leave him. However, in between here, I'm going to get rid of that guy. I don't want any fruiting spurs on here right now because not looking at getting apples. I feel like there's too much right here. Too many. Yeah, because you know what? This guy can be eliminated right there. Bam. And actually, let's cut him back clean. There we go. And these little guys are fruiting spurs, so they're young. We're going to leave those. This one's coming straight up. I'm gonna do a faith statement, and I'm gonna try to eliminate him. Eliminate him and him and possibly him right there. That's how I want. Oop, okay, behind me. That's how I want that one to go. This guy has too many leads on this side, so obviously what I want to do is get rid of some of the leads on this side. And what this will do is cause it to grow some more leads right there. There's a